My name's Nicola, and I started volunteering with the Community Support Network in the late 80s. I saw that ad that said we're looking for people to care for people at home who were living with HIV who didn't want to go into hospital to die. The care people were given in hospitals, they just weren't aware, and there was a lot of stigma, there was a lot of fear. People were in wards with notices on the door, and medical professionals would go in and they'd perhaps be all gowned and frocked up. It wasn't an open, welcoming, caring experience as much because it was driven by fear.
But now we know every one of us could be devastated by it.
People were very aware that they may, this could be their last month, their last Christmas, their last birthday. And so people really did want to choose how they spent that time. That became very mindful for people. Being a CSN carer put you in a very personal place in somebody's home who was very vulnerable, and they needed a few things done so they could get through that day. And you was that person. That was a privilege. I was there to cook, to wash up, to clean the bathroom, to hang out the washing, to make the bed. People were very isolated. Hearing how they'd gone from being someone who had a job and a home, and then they'd, lost their job, or they'd lost their partner, and one of their friends died, and then somebody else died, and then somebody else died, and then somebody else died, and it's so powerful. It's huge. It's a privilege for somebody to tell you their story like that. That's when my understanding grew to how enormous this was and how it actually had a wrecking effect on all the fabric of people's lives. People would often say, why are you doing that? It was about quality of life for other people, and I could take what I could offer, which was the ability to cook and clean and turn up on time, because I could do that, and because there was a need for somebody needed somebody to do that. So I could do it. What's making it emotional is that I've had the privilege to meet people who told me about their lives, who had hopes and dreams and families and partners and cats, and, who looked out of the window and saw the sunrise, who aren't having that anymore. They're not here with us anymore. So I had the privilege to meet those people.